Hello, I'm Adam. I'm from Hong Kong, and currently I'm enrolled in the SIM program. So a bit about myself, I was born and raised in Hong Kong, and then I did my A-levels and then my university in the UK. So I studied at University of Manchester, and I did information technology management for business. And I guess the reason, my background really gives me that sort of international diversity, like an international exposure. And when I was in Hong Kong, obviously, the sort of Asian culture is very different from when I was in the UK, right? And in terms of how people interact, the culture, the experiences. And I think that's what really gave me that hunger and that spark to really, continue that international exposure and to find that diversity in my life. And I think that's when how I came to the SIM program. So the question I always get is, what do you actually look forward to in SIM? Like why the SIM, and what are you expecting in the SIM? And I think that's a very tricky question to answer, because I think it's better to go in with no expectations, right? Because when you have these expectations, so sure, you can think about, oh, I want to network with these people. I want to, go to SIM Imagination Challenge. I want to do the SIM International project. Like all of these experiences sound amazing. But I think when you have these sort of expectations, you sort of limit yourself into these things only, right? But while SIMS actually has so much more to offer, right? It's something that is your experience, is really shaping you not only as someone who in the business world, as a professional, but also as an individual, right? And I think that's what stands out to me for the SIM program and what I'm really interested in really developing and discovering throughout the program time. I know we talk about global perspective a lot of times, right? When we think about, oh, I have a global perspective in life, but what does that actually mean, right? Are we talking about, just understanding world issues? Are we talking about, having a different perspective from someone else, right? And I think being able to interact with, the 32 nationalities in our course, I think that's truly going to enable me to actually understand, what's going on in the world. And I think everyone has their own stories to tell, have their own experiences, have their own strengths and weaknesses. I think that's what's so amazing about it, is that we can complement each other, offer each other different parts of SIM and our experiences and what we're good at, and others can also do the same. And again, that builds into the co-creation process of the SIM. And that's what was mentioned, throughout this SIM professional week was, how do we co-create this experience? Because it's not just this one-way train with the SIM program offering these opportunities for us, but it's also up to us to really build this experience for ourselves and really make that impact of, what we want to achieve in these 2 years. And I think that's what I'm really striving for in this program.